Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those trophy list analysis videos. It's actually the second one I've recorded today after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Anyway, today's game is new Tales from the Borderlands. So, is it kind of bad that I kind of forgot that this game really even existed? I feel like I didn't hear that much about it after it was first announced. But anyway, new Tales from the Borderlands is being billed as a spiritual successor to Telltale's original Tales from the Borderlands, which released in like 2014 to 2015. The game is going to be episodic once again, 5 episodes with completely new stories that are going to be based around completely new characters. The game apparently takes place 1 year after the end of Borderlands 3, and Tediore somehow is invading Promethea because I don't know, I feel like I'm personally not a fan of Tediore weapons, so maybe that's the whole joke of this. Anyway, the game releases on October 21st, 2022 with 27 total trophies. 1 platinum, 8 golds, 4 silvers, and 14 bronzes for a total of 1,350 points. So let's go ahead and take a look at the list. Now, the first thing that should be said is that this game is not being made by Telltale. This is actually technically being made by Gearbox. They're the developer, and the publisher is 2K. So this is not a true Telltale game, if you're maybe trying to do all the Telltale games out there. So our platinum trophy is called Total Tale Told. So that is your trophy that you earn upon obtaining all other trophies. So we start out with 5 consecutive gold trophies. From Zeros, Shard Snatchers, our lucky winner, the Shard Menstruation, and ... to Heroes. Those are for completing episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of New Tales from the Borderlands. So 5 guaranteed story-related trophies that you're going to get no matter what. That's really all there is to say about those. And also, all 5 episodes are releasing, on the day the game releases, unlike, the old Telltale model where it was every couple of months you got your new episode. So that's a good thing. New business. This is a silver trophy. Finish the game with a good skateboard rating. So I have no idea what that's going to involve, but it looks like we have a full game length, presumably missable trophy this time around. Now, I will say the later Telltale games, especially, The Walking Dead final season, did not shy away from missable trophies by any means. But that is interesting that it's one of the first trophies on here, that it's something that seems to be probably whole game spanning, so I guess be on the lookout for that one. Not dolls, action figures. Collect every Vaultlander figure. So that is a collectible trophy, and I'm sure that there will be plenty of collectible guides out there once the game comes out, so that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, Vain Much. That is a gold trophy for obtaining every cosmetic. So that's presumably another collectible trophy, but I do have to wonder if some of these collectibles in the game might be locked to making certain decisions. And if so, that could mean that multiple playthroughs or at least backup saves may be required in this game to get all of the trophies just because of that. I don't know if that's exactly how it's going to be, but that's got to be one of my first guesses, is that some of this stuff could be locked behind certain decisions throughout the game. You're Not Naked, a bronze trophy. Obtain a cosmetic item. Easy enough. Each sold separately. Obtain a Vaultlander figure. Again, easy enough. Don't Get Cocky and Still Champion. So this is a bronze and a gold trophy. Win a Vaultlanders battle and win every Vaultlanders battle. I'm going to assume that's some kind of mini-game within the game. That is my best guess for that, is it's some kind of little mini-game, maybe sort of like playing Strike in Horizon Forbidden West. We're back to bronzes here. Complete a hack. That's probably going to be pretty much unmissable in the game. Who Needs Keys? Perform a super science slap. That also seems like it might be pretty tough to miss. It might be an automatic trophy. Totally Intentional. Fail an action for the first time. I'm going to assume that that's virtually unmissable, because that should just mean, failing a single quick time event. So hitting one wrong button, that's something that should come naturally for everyone unless you're crazy good at that kind of a game. You're Rich Now. Get the money from Sink or Swim. That is we're still on bronze trophies here. You Poor Now. Spend the money from Sink or swim. So presumably those are mutually exclusive trophies related to some kind of decision you're going to make in one of the episodes. So that pretty much confirms that you will need extra saves at some point in order to get everything in a single playthrough, or else the game would require multiple playthroughs. Murderous Mascot Mayhem. Win a Vaultlanders battle using the Claptrap figure. So again, that seems to be some kind of a mini-game, so I'm assuming that means that the Claptrap figure isn't very good. You played this before? Gold trophy. View every ending. So I don't know how many endings this game is going to have, because if we look back at Telltale games of the past, sometimes they might have had, 4 or more different endings to them. Because if you look back, the original Walking Dead only had, I think, 2. But The Walking Dead Season 2, I want to say had maybe 6? Yeah, I want to say that one technically had about 6 different endings that it could come out to. And then, of course, you have other games out there that are have even more endings. There's Detroit Become Human out there that has an absurd number of endings. And Heavy Rain even has like 20. So we'll have to see if there's a bunch of endings in the game. My assumption is it's going to be like probably 3 or 4 different endings, hopefully no more than that, and hopefully you can make backup saves somewhere so you don't have to, play through the game 4 whole times, because that would be a lot of time to sink into a Telltale style game. Hey, thanks. Watch the credits after finishing the game. Simple enough. I wonder if Brian will complain about this one. Mas por favor, wish for more tacos. That's a silver trophy. That's probably an area-specific trophy that you get like one shot at somewhere. Tail in the toilet. Reach a tail over for the first time. That's a bronze trophy. That's presumably a game over, so die, and that often happens in these games. If you just aren't really paying attention at any point in time, it can easily happen. Super trusting friend. Perform every background check. That's a silver trophy. I don't know if that's a collectible type or if that's like an episode specific thing. I guess we'll have to see. Those were the days. Win the retro battle. That is a bronze. That is presumably another episode specific one. Probably not too difficult if it's a bronze. Bring back the butt. Summon the sexy intern. Presumably that's another just episode-specific thing. And you got the goods, kid. Nail a perfect sexy dance. So presumably, once again, another area or episode-specific one. So overall, it looks like this game is definitely going more in the direction of The Walking Dead final season, where there were only a few guaranteed story-related trophies and a lot of miscellaneous trophies and potentially missable ones. My main concerns for this game include having to view every single ending, purely because I don't know how many endings there are going to be, and if you're going to be able to do them simply by backing up and reloading saves, or if they're actually going to require complete playthroughs of the game, because, that's going to take a while, because Telltale games aren't necessarily short. Usually. I mean, again, I keep referring to it as a Telltale game. I know it's not a true Telltale game because it's not made by Telltale, but it's built in the same design as a Telltale game. So there's that, and then there's also the very large number of potential collectibles. I don't know if it's going to be a ton of them, but it could be quite a few of them. So I guess we will, again, have to see about that. And this whole finish the game with a good skateboard rating seems like it could be a whole game kind of missable trophy. So just because of all this, I'm going to put this game at a 2 out of 10 platinum difficulty for now, at least. Yeah, I would say about a 2 out of 10 in difficulty if you follow a guide for all the different collectibles and endings. But otherwise, I would estimate that this game will take... well, it depends on if you can reload saves for the different endings. If so, then this game might be something more like, 10 to 15 hours. Otherwise, if you have to play through the game like 4 times or something to get all the trophies, then this may very well be a 30-plus hour platinum. I don't think it's going to be particularly hard. Once again, it's just a graphic novel adventure style game, similar to the old Telltale games, but it seems to be just a little bit more complicated with its trophy list. So I'll say, once again, 2 out of 10 and 10 to 15 hours, or possibly more than 30, depending on a couple of trophies. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. New Tales from the Borderlands releases on Friday, October 21st, 2022, which may be the day this video goes up, or it may go up the day before. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.